Finally, right after I don't know how many pushbacks, and that's not even in relation to everything going on in the world, needed to occur for this shoe to finally release. That's right, the Air Jordan 6 DMP. And I'm sticking by what I said, that I'm not buying this shoe. And you can keep doubting that, but I'm not buying this shoe. And we can dive a little bit more into also why I'm not buying this shoe.
I surround my soul with the positivity. That's why I don't worry about the things that I don't see. Yeah. These days I don't worry about much. I think we should have some more fun. I still dream about the days when we were young.
Hey everybody, it's your girl TJ back with another video talks with TJ, aka TJ2 who's chains, who's wearing none. Okay, we're all in the house. I'm not putting on a chain every single time, but I am comfortable in the house right now, just taking a little break and wanted to talk with you guys about, it's finally releasing. I get it. Some of you are ecstatic. This was a must for you. You could not wait to have this shoe. It was originally supposed to come out in like January, and then February, and then who knew, right? Who knew when it was gonna come out with everything going on in the world right now? And I understand, like, it's crazy times for us to think we don't know when shoes will for sure come out, and that's changed so much for us, right? Whether it be projects we may have had in mind for shoe content, travel, vlogs, doesn't matter. Everybody needs to adapt, and we're having to do that right now. A lot of you will go for this shoe when it releases on Saturday, and that's awesome. I wish you all the best. I wish you good luck. Hopefully you get it. Just understand, I will not be one of those people going after this shoe. Now, I originally, I had this on my list. I've had to revise this list a little bit. I had this on my list for 2020 to pick up, and as time went on, the pushback happened, and I was like, cool, not gonna trip. The shoe will come out when it comes out, and then everything has shifted, right? So this shoe kept getting pushed back, but then also with the situation we have at hand, I have to look at things a little bit differently too, because I'm expanding my horizons, let's put it that way, in terms of different shoes. So it may either be shoes that I've always wanted and I can finally get variations of, kind of like the satin black toe one. That's very similar to the women's, the satin and snakeskin Chicago one that will release this summer, and I'll probably do a video later on about that. But I can go that route, or I can also go the route that's totally out of the box of what I'm used to, right? Like I picked up some Nike SBs. I'm a really big fan of those. I do think I may go back for an Air Max release that came out. I originally had on my list to go after the Air Max of 2020, and I haven't really kept that promise to myself, and I need to do better about that. So diversify the collection, not diversify in terms of just Air Maxes, I have those, but different styles that I don't already have, right? And also, if I want certain shoes right now, that also means that I'm probably going to have to just deal with the reality. I might not get them on discount because I'm not at work, and I don't necessarily want to go through the hassle of a workaround of trying to use a discount. So I may just end up paying retail, which doesn't rub me the right way. Like, I'm just not cool with that. Look, you get spoiled after a while. But let's just talk about sixes, right? That's what this video is about. So sixes, I have sixes. You guys always ask me for a collection video. Listen, collection videos are extensive, they're tiring, they take a really, really long time. Editing takes for probably ever, or you have to do it in a very tedious manner to condense everything. I'm just not doing that at this point, okay? If you watch my videos, you'll be able to see at different parts. I will either show different silhouettes that I have and all the variations of them, or you'll just see all the shoes that I actually pick up. So we're gonna talk about the sixes I have today, because guess what? I have sixes and I don't wear these sixes. So that's another reason why I'm also not going after the DMP 6. So let's talk about at least the sixes that I do have, right? So this is the white infrared 6. It does have different laces that are in here that have gold lace tips, and I'm probably gonna have to turn some of this exposure down for you to be able to see some of this, all right? So I do have this one. Now it just has the regular Jumpman on the back and Air, which does mean when the new one comes out, or if they do a retro release with the Nike Air on the back, I'll probably get those. Now these at this point are, I'm not gonna say beater shoes because they don't look beyond terrible, but yes, this isn't like a pristine shoe that I'm about to be like, yeah, let's step out in this. That's not what it is, but I do have it. It's in somewhat decent condition still. So yeah, I have the white one. I think I actually wore this one to work when this bad boy released. And if you guys have been around for a minute, then you know this shoe actually helped my channel grow. I think the very first surge of growth quite a bit. And that is the Black Infrared 6. And we know this release, it had the Nike Air on the back. It was one of the releases of 2018, I believe, for All-Star Weekend. And I was excited to get this in the collection, did a whole video on it, did my top, I think, 5 reasons why I thought it sold out. And it should have sold out, right? It should have really sparked something in you if you are a Jordan fan or if you are a basketball fan, because of the nostalgia and the fact that he won his very first championship in this. I mean, duh. So I have this bad boy. Now, you've seen it in pictures and things like that, but I still don't wear it enough. And it is so similar to me to the DMP 6, just because if you look at the shoe, the accents will be gold and not infrared. And let's be real, a lot of us have shoes where they're so similar in colorway and we still don't even wear them. So yeah, I have that there. This one definitely doesn't get enough love. I need to apologize to you. I got this for a steal on eBay a few years ago, I believe, and I did do a video on it. Yeah, it is the Maroon 6. And to me, this is actually in my top 5, I think, of 6s of all time. And I say that just because it, to me, is such a beautiful shoe in the execution. The fact that it's not really like that true bright white. And I'm a big fan of maroon or warm fall like colors. It has the Nike Air on the back as well. And I don't think you get much better than that. Now, I'm just still a terrible person. I don't wear it enough. And I'm terribly sorry about that. This one right here, if you remember, I did a video last year, I believe, of the retros that I wanted on my list that I didn't have. And I was actually able to acquire that. So yeah, here we go. This very, very special pair here. I'll pull out for you guys. So it is the Carmine 6. Now this is such a special shoe. We know that Jordan did celebrate this championship in this shoe. I think I've actually worn these, so I was very excited to get them. Now here's the thing, I think when you get a very special shoe to you, whatever it means to you as a collector, and I'm not gonna lie, when you get it used, I'm much more likely to wear the shoe and not feel so bad when I do wear it, because I'm not undead stocking something that feels like, I don't know, like a special item I shouldn't even be touching. So I've worn this. I'm probably gonna just make it a point to wear it more. Now I'm able to find these at a little bit better and reasonable price on the market for my size, because I am a grade school 6 or 6.5, just really depends on the fit of the shoe itself. But I would urge everybody to at least, listen to me, getting these two in your collection it's something that you need to do. And would I take these over the DMP 6s? Actually, yes, I would. And again, sneakers is subjective. It's all your personal style, right? It should be what you love and what speaks to you. It shouldn't matter based on what's hype in the market or what's going on. Like, I understand if you are a sneaker channel, you need to get those items out to be able to show people. I'll go ahead and do that, right? So yes, I was able to take a look at the DMP 6 in person, in hand, and yeah, it's a beautifully executed Jordan 6. I mean, it's got the basic upper of what we are used to here. It's got the gold hang tag that even, I believe, grade school will come with. Now, I know one of the reasons it was pushed back is because Jordan Brand wanted to make this a full family size sneaker that everybody could enjoy, all the way down to the little ones. So even toddlers will be able to pick up this shoe. Now, yeah, that being said, still, I don't know. Are you guys still going? Is it something that you would go after for a full family shoe? That is something I guess I'm curious to know. It didn't matter to me what the reason that it was pushed back. I have come to the conclusion that it was just something that I needed. I think it was going to be something that I was going to buy because, yeah, it's a great looking, iconic, historic Jordan 6. But in addition to everything else that I want, I mean, I've revised my list again, and only because I know that I either want to go for the, I definitely want to still go for the off-white, women's 4, and that's on my list. But that women's snakeskin 1, the Chicago, that is on my list as well. And again, we'll dive into what I think about that shoe a little later on. But I've made sure to add some Air Maxes, and we'll talk about whatever the Holiday 11 is, how to plan and budget for that, as well as how I'm going to plan for some of the sneakers that I want for the rest of the year. So you guys can make sure you tune into that. But yeah, good looking shoe. Absolutely no problems with it. If you're going for it, let me know. If you get it, congratulations. If you don't, I'm terribly sorry. You can find this shoe. It's been out for a while, right? So you can find this shoe on a lot of different sneaker pages or sites or channels to see what it looks like in hand and on foot. It's a good looking sneaker. It's, again, not one I'm gonna pick up. So please don't doubt me on that, because you would be wrong, and thank goodness we're not betting, all right? As always, act your age, not your shoe size. Peace out.